Hey guys, welcome back, and hope you're having a wonderful day. Me, it's alright. It's been a cool day with such and such. Um, and kind of curious, like what's a good movie you guys seen lately? Last night, I finally got to go see, like it's been out for a long while, and I haven't been able to just yet. It just came out. Yesterday when this goes up, like 2 days ago, something like that. But holy smokes, that's Ava. Ava my chicken? Interesting. I don't think I've seen this interaction just yet. Let's see. Hi Ava, visiting, but I came here on a whim and told forgot to book a hotel. Sleeping outside sounds awful, so it would looks like it'll just be a day trip. Follow me to the hotel. Yeah, I could totally. Ah, interesting. See if that's the case. Why don't you just stay with us? By the way, about Ava's room, why don't you set up the VIP room and put them there? Oh man, I think we'll do a standard room. I mean, it's tempting to do the VIP room, but I mean, I really wasn't in the room designing mood at this point in time. But Ava. Fun fact about Ava, she was a chicken from my very first Animal Crossing game on the GameCube, and it was actually oh, you get free tickets for this. She lived on the beach and she'd been there like forever. Like I don't think she ever got replaced by anybody, so it was actually pretty cool. Just kind of that she'd be the first one to randomly get like this. But um, now I'm kind of curious. Where is she? Did she take a room? No, she did not. Okay, cool. I mean, she did, but and it's a good room for her. Bill's visiting. Kabuki, sure, pretty cool. I thought that they would always be full all the time, and I guess not. Um, but what I was trying to say was about the movie, right? So what it was, we went out to see the Super Mario movie on Wednesday. My wife and I. Um, in case you're wondering, yeah, we totally brought back the souvenir Yoshi popcorn bucket. Absolutely adorable and totally worth that to have that little memory there with us. But without giving too many spoilers, or any, ideally. Really great movie. Basically, if you enjoyed the first Super Mario movie, then Super Mario Galaxy is that and then some. Is the best way I can word it for you. Um, Basically, like all the things you liked about the first one, this one's pretty cool too. If you like Yoshi, there's plenty of Yoshi. Like they kind of like pushed him at the like at the during the adverts, so you would think that he might play like a decent part in the movie. And um, best way I can put it is he is definitely a essential character, but he's not the overtly like the star of the show type thing. Like again, you'd have to watch, but it was actually a really good movie that we really enjoyed. And the best part about it that I can confirm to you is that it's not going to be a small thing. It's when you combine the first Super Mario movie and Super Mario Galaxy, you'll find that it's going to be like a big thing moving forward, and I'm all for it. Like if you've seen it, you know what I mean. But like it's actually really cool, really good. And the core meaning behind the movie that I really enjoyed is the idea that it's all about family. Like there's a huge spoiler with that one, so I'll just keep it at that one. But just know that it's family is a key aspect of the movie, and it's actually pretty good. Um, and I can't really say there's any part of it that I found personally disappointing. Um, I enjoyed it from beginning to end. One thing I found pretty interesting because I seen a movie a short while back as well, like over the weekend. I can't remember what it was called, but it was like it felt like a Netflix or Hallmark style movie, and it was, I mean, it wasn't bad per se, but it's weird because it was a 2 hour movie that was I wouldn't say it was a rom com. It was just like one of those sappy romance movies. It was 2 hours, and despite the fact that I was done at like 1 hour, it still didn't feel like it put enough content in that 2 hour runtime. And the reason I bring this up because Mario Galaxy is much less. It's like 100 minutes to shy of that. I think it's like 138, and it it felt good. It didn't feel like there was too little. It didn't feel like there's too much. It didn't feel like they prolonged anything beyond what it needed to be. Like there's a scene I can mention that it had a prolonged theme to it, but when you get to that point, let me say that I don't remember the last time I laugh cried at a movie, and yeah, this was the one. It was actually really great. Before that, last time I cried at a movie, probably Toy Story 4, but we'll talk about that at a later date. But definitely a good movie. I would definitely recommend watching it, and I can definitely say so on top of the fact that I've never seen, or not seen, I've never played Super Mario Galaxy. Um, the GameCube was a no, it wasn't the GameCube. GameCube was Super Mario Sunshine. Um, on the Wii, I didn't have a whole lot of Wii games, so yeah, I guess that's that, right? Like, I didn't have nearly as many games on my Wii as I probably would have liked, and I mean, I played a few games, but that's not one that I got around to. But I've watched lots of people do let's plays of it though, so I can say that much if that counts for anything for you guys. Maybe not, but it was definitely a good movie to watch. It was definitely worth the time spent at the theater, and what made it even better was I got to go watch it with my wife. Um, Absolutely love her, so it was just great being able to see the movie out there with like that. Like man, I don't even. I'm rambling. I'm tripping over words, but it was great. We're gonna go with the no shows, ultra no shows. Um, but yeah, looking forward though, like oh man, if there's a movie I'm looking forward to like after this one, like I kind of feel bad I didn't get to go see Hoppers, but it also reminds me that like I need to go see uh Zootopia, as they call it. That one looks like it's pretty good. I've just been lazy lately. I feel like my biggest issue when it comes to movies is I say I want to go watch a movie, and then persons A, B, and C are like, oh yeah, we should watch that movie. So then it's like, okay, we should watch the movies together, and then what ends up happening is we never make enough time for all like everybody who wants to see the movie to watch it at the same time. So then the outcome is we just end up like not watching the movie at all. Because like you get this like feeling of guilt. I don't know if you guys feel that, but I feel it where it's like, all right, I can't watch this movie because I don't want to feel like I'm watching it without the person who actually wanted to watch it. You know what I mean? But we'll see. There's lots of good ones. Another one that popped up during the previews is the Minions and Monsters. I don't know if you've heard about that one, but that one looks like it's gonna be an interesting movie. It's one of those ones that I definitely have to do a bit of research before I end up watching it, but we will see in the long term how that ends up coming out. Like, I think it'll be a good movie. It's just I don't know if it's gonna be like my cup of tea, but like at the same time, it's kind of cool though when you like think about it that they have different movies, franchises. Like Minions, it's a spinoff of Despicable Me, and the fact that like they're like doing fine on their own. It's just like to me, it's like going back to the beginning. Like we're talking about like Super Mario, how they have their movie. It'd be like if the Mario movie ends up having like a spinoff where it's like the Bowser's, and like they just have like their own like spin-off movies that are like all that. Just oh yep, it's the Super Bowser movie. I don't know. I was gonna say brothers. They're not brothers, but you get where I'm coming from, right? I hope so. Hey, Sherb's over there. Hey, Sherb, how's it going, buddy? So Sherb. Sherb is an extremely popular little goat. He even has a little outfit that matches his tone. Um, I've never quite understood why Sherb is so popular, but that doesn't make him any less popular, right? Cute little guy visiting my little island hotel, so that's fun. One of these days, I'm going to finish this little garden over here. Man, I should just finish the island. That's what I need to do. I just need to finish the whole island. That's what we'll do. We'll make that our goal for the rest of the year. Is we're gonna try to finish the island and whoops, wrong button. And get its like peak form because I got to get these bushes over here as well. What are we missing? We're just missing two. Wow. Wait, is he selling ones that I need and I just didn't buy them from? We're gonna buy them from him right quick, but we just need a little bit of stuff. I like those silent princesses. We're gonna put those around, and yeah, we'll just figure out what we got to do to fix up the island and get it completely good to go. And then I guess we could also then like release a dream code and all that stuff too. That'll be fun, right? Just kind of like have that be like our memory. I was hoping that like an Animal Crossing, like the sequel to this game, would be coming out at some point, but I think it's pretty clear it's not coming. At least not anytime soon, just due to the fact that they just released a. I guess you don't call it a DLC. Would you call it? Yeah, is it a DLC? A patch, an upgrade? I don't know. But speaking of long-term playthroughs, there's another thing I'm actually considering. I'm thinking about picking up some of my games that I've enjoyed that are going to require a lot of recording time. And what I might do now that we can actually like do long form videos and like actually edit them a little bit easier is we could just do that. So it'd be like, the first two games that come to mind is Elder Scrolls V Skyrim and Elden Ring, to start ourselves like a little playthrough, like basically like somebody who has I was going to say never played a Soulsborne game does Elden Ring, but I actually did log I think 50 hours on my Elden Ring file. Not enough to say that like I'm like a really great Souls player, but enough to say that I can be. I feel like it benefits us because I can say that I'm familiar enough that it won't be unbearable to watch, but also amateur enough that it's not just me running the gauntlet like it's nobody's business. Like it's kind of like it's gonna be like a perfect like kind of in between where it's just like okay cool. You have plenty of moments where you kind of look at me like wow what is he doing? This guy's so bad at this game. They'll be counterbalanced with oh okay cool that's an interesting thing that we got to learn from watching him do this thing. Like maybe we'll do that. But like Skyrim, oh man, if I put 50 hours into Elden Ring, Skyrim, I put like thousands on multiple games files. And one of the big things for me is I could put 1,000. I could easily put 1,000 hours on a Skyrim game file and literally fight 0 dragons because dragons don't spawn until after you do the Riften, not Riften, the Whiterun quest where you have to go to the tower. If you don't do that thing where you actually absorb your first dragon soul, then the dragons never actually spawn in the game, like the radiant encounters. So you could literally just play the game for like forever and never have to worry about a dragon ever. And I've done that. Like one of the things I typically prefer to do is just Some people want to go out and have like their big adventures, and they slay dragons, rescue the damsels in, like, in civil wars. Meanwhile, I'm over here just like, I'm just gonna have a regular 9 to 5, go make potions, or um weapons or stuff like that, just like simple stuff, and just do nothing of important note going on, and just kind of like live my life that way. Maybe end up finding a wife at some point in the game, settle down, adopt a kid, and you know maybe that kid might enjoy inheriting my Skyrim legacy. um it's all headcanon, obviously, but I digress. We'll see what games we end up playing. The Warframe video that we uploaded earlier this week actually went over pretty well. It had a lot more engagement than I'm used to. I'm like, I post these videos, and like, I'm fine if you just want to like them. I'm fine if you just want to um, click it, watch it for 5 minutes, and do whatever else you might want to do. But like, the fact that we had a whole bunch of people who were just like stopping by, typing in comments and all sorts of stuff. Like, man, that's it goes from like having like it transcends that moment of where it's just like, oh, it's just a cute little hobby, to starting to feel like a kind of a fun clubhouse type thing. So we'll see eventually where it goes, and keep on doing all these things, and you know times will just kind of have a lot of fun moving forward, right? But, you know, until then, you guys, absolutely amazing. Love having you guys around. Thanks for listening to me prattle on. I hope that you guys get to go see the Super Mario Galaxy movie, as well as I hope to hear about like whatever movies that you guys have going on. Until the end, typical YouTube shillery, like, comment, and subscribe, and click the I don't know. I don't do this to probably 90% of the people that I've randomly watched. I guess that's not true. I watch a lot of the same people, and I do. And anyway, I've gone on long enough. You guys, love you. Stay safe. God bless, and I will see you guys next time.